everybody. How you doing this morning? We are cleaning another ditch. I'm trying to get it done before the ground gets froze. And it gets too hard to work with a bucket like this. We got a half a mile of ditch to clean through the middle of this field here. Hopefully be done with this tomorrow. I'm trying to laser grade it so it flows and doesn't hold water very well. Not a lot of flow around here anyways. Flat ground. So we are digging on a 0.27% grade. Trying to get it from that tree line there to behind me, almost a half a mile. There is a culvert that I got out of the ditch. So we're going to do the best we can. Still trying to figure out how to use this bucket. It works differently than regular digging bucket like the one sitting over there by the trees. Just different geometry. Not bad, just different. So, snow. Lots of snow. Kind of a pain in the neck. They'll come with the disc and level this all out at some point in time between now and planting season in the spring. Quite a bit of silt in the ditch over the years. Oops, we got a little leak there. Oh well. It'll fill in. Not very far. Got a laser there on the receiver there on the boom so that I can see where the grade is. Just keep going. See my laser set up on the tripod over there. It's a little foggy this morning getting here, but after a couple of waits for fog to clear, we made it. We're about 20 miles from the shop. Over here near Lexington, Nebraska. Can't get these weeds out very easy with a smooth bucket. This customer is also a customer of my cousin's. Farmer I used to work for. He used to come and harvest the crops here. It was, well, they came and cut the beans off this year, and then they drilled wheat cover crop, which you can't see because it's under the snow. There's like 6 to 8 inches of snow out there, which is a good thing. It keeps the ground from getting froze right now. Makes it so this works pretty easy. It's not very hard to dig in at all. Been doing a lot of snow moving lately. A friend of mine has a landscaping company, and he's got a skid steer that he uses and a couple pickups to move snow in town. I was gonna make you guys a video of moving snow, but say the skid steer is not a skid steer that I'm a fan of. I don't think I could provide you guys a good enough video due to that. It struggles in more ways than one. I know one brand of machine that I will not be looking at when I go to buy a skid steer. That is for sure. It won't be an option. It doesn't matter what the price is. Visibility is terrible. Sound levels in the cab are terrible. I wear earmuffs in my dozer. That's an open station and currently does not have a muffler, and I don't think there's a difference in volume. So, it's a very frustrating thing to operate. I'll let you guys watch as we work along. This is a lot of repetitions. We'll do a bit of a hyperlapse for you, or whatever they call it, time lapse. Alright everybody, so we've been digging along. Not a lot exciting when you're just clearing a ditch. This is day 2, clearing out the ditch. Found we've been making alright progress. We're a little over halfway down the line. We're going from that tree line along there over to that tree line over there. Clearing it out. It looks like this before. Looks like that after. Trying to make the water flow better. We're on a 0.27% grade. But we started leaking oil. This hose right here is leaking. So, I'm going to take it off and go see if we can get it fixed. Everybody, we're getting close here to the end of this project. This is that final tree line. We're making some space so we can kind of feather out from the last culvert into the ditch that we're not messing with. But these trees here are underneath the overhang of the pivot, so we're going to pluck a few of them out, help the customer. Those cattails in there, that's where we're clean here in a few minutes, clean out the last of it, and we're gonna work with some of the pivot tracks. We'll be back here a couple weeks after the vacation or after the holidays. Put some gravel in where the pivot crosses this ditch here. There's a pivot right over there. It's a big sprinkler that walks around in a circle. It pivots. But I will let you watch and see what we're doing as we finish here. If you look right down there, there's like a 3-foot squash pipe culvert. That we're down below on the uphill side, but that gives a place for sediment get buried because we're going to pile the dirt right on the edge of this bank. And they can do what they want with it. But I don't want to bury all these trees. Might grow again. So I realize this is the bottom end and I shouldn't be really digging a hole here. However, if the neighbors decide to come along and clean out their side or their ditch, and we've already cut it to grade to make it flow, they can at least match what's here and it'll help this side drain. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I think is best here. Clear it out a little bit. Might hold some water. Maybe enough water will flow through. It'll erode it out. Send it all on down to the creek. I don't know. Don't have a very good ability to give you camera angle. There's a lot of difference from one side to the other on where we're going on the excavator because I'm sitting on a berm and I don't want to mess up the grass on any more than I have to. So I'll catch you when I can get you better camera. Alright, so we're sitting a little more level now. Your visibility is a little better. This stuff is wet enough that I can't really stand on it very well. We are trying to get this down to grade. We're still kind of running on the same laser grade. At least we know it'll flow. We wouldn't want to be higher down here and create a dam and hold everything in the creek or into the drain. You can see the laser eye on the side of the boom. Bull's eye, I don't know what they call it. I call it the eyeball. Kind of using that for reference. It's not the most accurate, but it gives me in that area. Wet, stinky crap. Can't grab that tree with this bucket either. This grave we're digging on right now is going to put a culvert at the high spot, but over the years, the silt will fill it in and won't be high anymore, and it'll end up looking back like this. So this will put it approximately 4 or 5 inches high. Just some room to put some silt. For it to go so it doesn't all wash away. Buys more time till you gotta clean the ditch again. I think it's been 20 or 30 years at least, in my estimation, since they cleaned this ditch last time. I don't know. That's a big pipe there that you can barely see anything out of. This is going to make a big difference around here. Getting some drainage. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but in the 2,200 or so feet from the farthest culvert up there to the tree line on the other side, there's only 6 feet of fall in the ditch. So, not a lot of grade around here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to being done cleaning out the ditch. It is far from perfect, but it worked perfectly for what it's designed for, what it needs to do. After 1 year of rain and water, you won't be able to tell that there's some little ups and little downs. But it will drain. It'll do what it's designed to do. In 20 years, we'll be doing it again, hopefully. Just because of the nature of the area. All these were dug out at least once. Some of them have been dug out more than once. We got a little tree pile there that can be burned or just left to rot. Whatever the customer decides they want to do with it. The rain will come and rinse the culvert out eventually. It's part of why we dug it a little bit deeper, but if you look right, oh, you can't see it, right about there, there's the culvert, half or 3/4 full of dirt. But once it rains, it'll rinse it out. That sediment will settle into the low spots in here. All the extra water will go on down to the creek and on out to the river eventually. Miles and miles and miles from here by the time. I'm trying to think. Platte River's about probably 15 miles down the creek from here. The little creek down the road that it'll go into is, well, there's one on that tree line, but I'm not sure where this one actually meets the creek. So, do a little bit of polishing here. Call it good enough. Trying to get some of these little bitty trees pulled out that I couldn't grab with the 2-foot bucket teeth. Just like flossing your teeth on in your mouth. At least get them killed. So they don't keep growing. A bit of a bump over here. Get rid of that. Bury these trees. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll fly the drone in the morning and get kind of a final shot when I come to pick this thing up, but it's going to get dark. You won't be able to see much, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll catch you on the next one. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you all.